Hey, I sat there the other day, and then they all got up and left.
And so yeah, August probably got the highest IQ of anybody in this building. Degree from U of M. He can do anything, information about anything. He ended up in that chair from a close head injury and accident. One of those things could happen to any of us, any day. Smart guy, happy guy, absolutely amazing to watch.
It's down the room. It's my old ways. Kind of got it all Alzheimer's.
How's your wife feeling? Not good?
No.
You don't want
We
anything?
had breakfast already. Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Edge thing,
Yeah.
and I was told we're getting new furniture.
What kind of new, you mean new benches, new what?
At the couch and love seats by the corners in the hall.
Hey guys, we're going to get started.
Yeah, let's go.
So I just have everyone's attention just for a minute. First is sleeping in the lobby. Several people sleep in the lobby. If you guys are tired, can you please go back upstairs and nap in your own apartment. Also, we're not going to allow pets in the activities room just because we typically always have food out of some type in there. So we're not going to do pets in the activities room. Reminder, we do have a party this afternoon, so please come down and join us.
Yeah, I do. So these two, we'll do these two first. We have got this down. It was an old game show. Let's make a deal where people would dress up in the audience, and then they would be called down, and then, like, you pick, say, okay, this is your prize. Or would you like pumpkin number 1, or what's in pumpkin number 2? And they can decide. So they can either keep this or pick one of these. Some of them don't have much in it. Like this one just has some candy. But some have gift cards. We even have one that's going to have $50 cash. Binder's twine. Who cannot live without binder's twine? It's a necessity. I bet you if I put this in the prize and a man goes up there, he will pick the binder's twine. You will pick binder's twine. I can guarantee it, right? And be happy with it. Most of you remember Let's Make a Deal? Okay, that's exactly what it's going to be like. You have to have your costumes on. Zach is going to kind of be the MC. I'm going to do the first one because he does not know what Let's Make a Deal is. Okay, so the first person that come up, we need people in costume. Whoever wants to come up, bark like a dog. Okay, it's you. Jean, you can take this lovely prize and go home with 2 markers.
Okay.
Or you can pick bucket number 1, bucket number 2. Once again, 1 and 2.
I'll try bucket 2.
Bucket number 2.
Ooh, Myers. Yay.
All right. Good choice. Good choice. Someone to quack like a chicken. Who's that? That was Helen. All right, Miss Helen.
Come on down, Helen.
Come on down.
That's contested on the Price is Right.
That's it. There she is. Binder's twine. Nobody can live without this. It's a wonderful prize. Yeah. However, you may choose pumpkin number 1 or the prize that's in pumpkin number 2.
Well, can I feel?
Nope.
Well, I know what that is. I don't need that right now. So I'll take something out of, that's 3,
That's 2.
2, and that's 3.
Nope, that's 1.
1, 2.
1, 2.
All right, come here.
Which one?
Come here so I
2
can,
or 1?
I'm not going to look at it. Scratch.
Are you taking this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you can have that one.
Wait a minute here.
Can't change your mind.
Oh, just a minute here. Where the heck is it?
Did you say where the hell is it?
Oh, my God.
coyote.
Oh! We'll come over there to you, Daddy. Go more than once?
Bucket 1 or bucket 2?
You can choose either a
quarter?
quarter or a bucket, 1 or bucket 2. You don't know what's in them, but I'd take one of the buckets.
Oh,
the one
yeah.
Okay, the one in the middle.
Oh,
There you go.
Daddy.
Oh, you
What'd you
got
get,
a balloon.
The first person that can make the noise that a train makes. Who was that? So the first person to raise their hand. Lucky 7. Pumpkin 1 or pumpkin 2?
Mary had a little lamb, yeah.
So raise your hand and sing, Mary Had a Little Lamb. Margaret?
Name the 7th letter of the alphabet.
Boom, do it.
G, right?
A, B, C. You don't have to. Yes.
Okay, how did Carol Burnett sign off every night?
Oh, and Mary Lou?
Ricky Miller Subway. Okay. Yeah.
Miles.
You gotta just keep on clicking.
Reminds me of Riley. I think I got about 14 that I know
Well, I'm glad you had fun.
No, Mary. Homosexuals in Obama are the only two things that upset Mary.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I thought you were talking about Carol.
No. What upsets Carol? Nightmare. She had a nightmare.
Carol's feisty.
She had a nightmare of
I heard.
She was telling everybody.
You threw her in
I threw her in an
an
elevator without any
elevator and
doors.
there's no doors and windows?
She was walking down the hallway, and I'm walking, I see these eyes look at me, and she's going, What I do? Come over here. Here's your choices. I choose not to, I choose not to, or I've chosen not to. What's your answer?
Chosen not to.
All right. I have to agree with you. So how's that going to change? So I don't want to change it.
Chosen not.
Are you just going to start making your bed?
Me try.
No. See, when you say you
I
try,
do it.
when you say you try, that gives you an excuse to fail.
About 5.
So you hear me?
Yeah.
You're giving
Yeah.
yourself an excuse to fail when you say you try.
Yeah.
How about just I'm going to do it?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm going to do it.
Do it.
I'm going to do it,
That's
Debbie.
what we are
High
doing.
five. All right. I think the biggest lesson this week that I learned was we were talking, a couple of ladies and myself, and we got on the subject about marriage. I'd asked one how long had she been widowed. That led to a conversation, and their advice is you don't need to marry for love. You need to marry for comfort. That when you marry somebody you're comfortable with, you will be happy. You'll be happy for the rest of your life. You will not be happy for the rest of your life if you marry somebody that you just love. Resident said 98 years old. 98 years old. And actually, the other ladies that were with her agreed. They agreed. So that was their advice to me. Yeah. Too late because I've already been married for 40 years. I'm going to stay married. Hindsight, would I have married him if probably, yeah. I'm pretty comfortable with him. But I would never have thought to give somebody the advice of, get married for love. Not necessary. Comfort works. Some of the advice I've gotten is amazing. Just things you never think of. I thought it was pretty smart. Yeah, I may not know. The presidents are smart. Years of wisdom.
We have a lady going with us today that used to live here. She came back from craft class today, and she's coming. Darlene?
Oh, Darlene's coming?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know she was coming.
yeah. I have my purse.
Yeah.
Got a blazer and I always forget to wear it.
Whose was this one?
It goes
Because,
in the front or the side.
how about this one?
Your head is bigger.
My head's bigger.
Your head's bigger than my head.
I'm smarter than you.
I'll wear it.
Oh, do you remember? It was my first day here. I'll be darned. My first day here, and I looked at the calendar and I said, Red-Hat ladies, who's driving? He said, you. I'm going, holy crap. And then Laverne gave me this to wear.
And then,
It's been around a while.
and then she left the box to step up on to the bus, and she had to go back to St. Clair
Nothing
and
is
get it.
sacred, is it, Carol? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing is sacred.
She screwed up the first day. Right?
Well,
Are
welcome.
you hiding from something? You know?
Can't even tell you that.
That's Dorothy and Dorothy.
Yeah, that's right.
We're both Dorothy.
remember each other.
Well, when I said it.
I'll go up and get you buckled.
Oh, you're giving away.
Eunice,
Yeah, we're
can
filling
I
up
ask you to sit in that front one just so Mary can sit here?
The deer,
Thank
they're going to
you.
be running out of this wood.
walking in a wheelchair. And this is Jeff, our bus driver.
Hey Travis,
Hello.
We're going to put a red hat on you.
That's what we gotta do, put a red hat.
Red hat on you.
Alright, everyone got seatbelts? Anybody need to be buckled? I wonder if that's happening now.
That would be much better.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? We don't want home ghosts.
I'm not gonna do that.
Don't go. It's like TJ Maxx. Below TJ Maxx. Below.
Below. We had some residents that were offended that I had alcohol there.
I know.
And I kind of didn't come in on the best foot anyways, you know. So I thought, why shake the boat too much? So I thought, we're not going to call it happy hour. It's social. So it works.
And we get very social.
And we get social. We're all adults.
If anybody gets ripped roaring drunk, you know.
Oh no.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Glasses of wine.
Oh, I can't say it. Turn off the camera.
And the handicap usually right by the door where we can unload. There's usually room.
On the north side.
No break here by
Gotta take a picture of my favorite sign. Restrooms.
Every time they come, we've got to take pictures.
Please wait to be seated.
All right. Yeah. More chairs. Would you prefer the end seat or right here? No, I'm going to pull this out.
Our goal is to have fun all day.
And all
And
night.
here we are.
That's our goal.
As long as you
Our goal today.
as long as you
Reaching our goal.
last anyhow.
We
And this
can.
helps us reach our goal even quicker.
And our bus driver agreed today. So.
Yes.
This is not a job. This is a lifestyle.
That's what you said the first day.
Yeah, I probably said.
did.
Yeah, did I?
And then you screwed up.
You weren't a very good teacher, were you?
We're going around showing it. I love it, and I love the frame.
I know.
She's so talented. I never realized that she was very shy.
She is extremely
She was,
shy.
when we had that show where we had the open house and we had her paintings, she came in and thanked me. It's the first time she's done something like that. It was good practice for her because she wants to do it again.
Cream for my hands. When
Carrot?
Carrots.
Yes.
In there.
Oh.
Because she had just used a hand
Yeah,
sanitizer. And he thought Debbie was drinking in the office.
Maybe have a turkey sandwich.
All
I
right.
would like the Reuben, please.
But have a good Reuben too.
Burn.
Wait,
Laverne
maybe
always
I
got
can't
a-
have the Reuben.
No, that was her
Is there a
favorite.
problem?
Laverne loved getting the Reuben.
No.
And then I made a salad for one.
Yay. Oh, I love that. This is butter.
Yeah, Panera Bread, I think it'd
They charge a lot of money for
be,
that
it is.
stuff.
Relax before
I'm
you
not
went
getting
to
ready to
bed.
slap you, Mary.
No,
We used to always have it.
Well, it must have been Monday, or what, I came in, and Carol said,
Friday.
Friday, he came in, and Carol said, can you help Doris? She can't find her bracelet. She thinks she left it in the activity room. So I said, sure. So Doris and I went down there,
Ah, I
and I said, well, where were you, Doris? And she's going, so I go over and ask when we had the vending machines in the
Right.
activity room. She's standing there, she's going,
Pointed.
look down there. She obviously snuck down to the vending
Yes.
Machine.
put her hand in to get whatever she bought. Her bracelet broke and all the beads were all over in the vending machine. Yeah.
And Debbie put it back together for her.
Keep her in trouble.
You know?
Doris
No,
alive?
she told me where it was.
Oh, she does. She was honest.
Yeah.
If she was caught. She liked going down to those vending machines. Would you like some more Pepsi or whatever you're drinking? Root beer.
Look there.
Root beer? Sure thing.
It looks wonderful.
She looks like a lightweight, but believe me, she's not.
I'll put your purse in my purse. Good?
Yep.
Great. Brakes are on.
Okay.
I wouldn't hurt them.
I know.
I don't know what happened.
Draw or a picture of her mom. Do you remember
Yes.
The little bird on his
that?
shoulder.
And then she did one for her sister
Buddy, that's Buddy.
of her mom, and they're
Mirror, mirror.
they're a mirror of each other. So she's that good.
And
She is that talented.
her mother was my neighbor, and it looks exactly
It
like
like
her.
her.
Oh, okay.
It really
That's
does.
what everybody who's seen it says.
She's got
The
the little,
bird looked like it would
Yeah.
chirp any
It
minute.
looked exactly like her. She's just so
And I love
talented.
her Johnny Depp one as Jack Sparrow,
yeah.
the pirate.
Beautiful.
You look like he's going to open up his mouth and make a little comment.
Yeah.
She's so talented.
She's my neighbor. She's in her 90s. She walks around the building outside every single day, sometimes 3 times a day. But a lot of times they get more, people don't sign up. But in the private dining room, they have things set up in there.
That's our little.
Oh, that looks cute.
I don't know what they're putting in there, but.
Rachel, Jennifer,
Why did you get further short stuff?
Caitlin, Ellen, and
Alicia.
Alicia. Did you go to college afterwards?
I'm at SC4 right now.
What do you take?
I think I'm going to do the RN program.
Good girl. That'll be nice. Maybe you can take care of me someday. And Jenny is married and has children.
Yes.
And is anybody else married here?
No, I don't got time for
Boyfriend,
that.
engaged?
Yep.
And you're taking what?
Human services.
And what do you take?
I'm still at Port Huron Northern High School.
Still? Well, what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade. Yeah.
All right, hang on a minute.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Jane?
You want to eat?
And every time I wait on her, she's like, "How's the air up there? You know, and how are the birds? You got any nest on those limbs?"
I came by at 9 o'clock and Ellen was sitting in
Oh
the
yeah.
dark.
Oh yeah, she was down here at 8:30.
Yes.
Yeah.
9 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
waiting for 12 o'clock service.
I know. I came in at 10. I could put her in there. I'm like, "You have 2 hours. We're gonna put you over there just so." we
She's
have
there
stuff."
every morning.
Yeah, and he called me today from Nebraska. He's coming.
Which side do you want to sit? Right here at this one? You want this one? Or you give her for Happy
No,
Thanksgiving.
I got my voice. I don't.
She's got a sore throat, so she can't sing today, but she'll sing for us at Christmas.
Dorothy.
There. And, great.
Thank you. You have a picture of me in front of the Christmas tree too?
Sure.
Right now?
Sure.
Oh, Jane, happy Thanksgiving. No, right here.
Say, the holidays are coming.
The holidays are coming.
At least we have our balloons in our parade today.
Yeah, they had them in New York too. They had to float them a little lower, but it's nice because you can see them.
Yeah.
Bring your neck.
I saw Captain Underpants. You missed him.
I don't know him. I don't have real little kids.
Up in the sky, it's Captain Underpants.
I know the wimpy kid. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my stuff ready for, I'm gonna go have Thanksgiving dinner at my daughter's house.
I'm tired.
Yes, I've been telling him that,
Oh,
but
it's no, it doesn't.
he doesn't care.
Nobody ever trips and falls. That's the hard part. We always tell. You're gonna trip and fall and you don't tie your shoelace.
If it was me, I would trip and
Well, that's
fall.
enough, but you can't.
Yeah.
You know, you don't.
I'm gonna go to my daughter's house and eat with my grandchildren and my daughter, Yvonne, and Jessica, Travis, and Nicole. And today's Nicole's birthday. Is she 18 today? Oh my God.
Thank you.
And they're here today to take care of people who need care.
Ralph needs help. He's sliding out of his chair. Ray wanted me to scoot him up.
Ready? Ready?
Yep. You like light meat or dark meat? Yep. Dark? Okay. All right. You want the leg? All right. The leg right there. Want to? Sure, absolutely. Yeah, yep, you go right ahead. That's fine.
I kind of know what you like.
That holder. Where is that? That's pumpkin cheesecake. There you go. Yep, pumpkin cheesecake.
I grabbed you some fruit because I figured you would like that. I can grab you, I'm going to grab your dressing on the side because I know you don't like a lot. And did you want some ranch dressing with your vegetables? No? Okay. And I'll be right back with some dressing for your salad. You're welcome.
She sounds like a little girl. Okay, Nicole, this is Nana calling, and Travis and I are ready. Nobody's picking up their phone, so apparently they don't care if we get there to eat. And I've got the ham, so somebody better call back. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna try Joey. Hello? Well, I'm glad somebody's answering their phone. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, I've called Yvonne's cell phone and Nicole's cell phone to tell them we're ready to be picked up. But nobody's answering their phone. Oh, where are you? Oh, for God's sakes. Well, tell them we're ready. Tell them, Yvonne or Nicole, one of them is supposed to come and get us. All right, love you, honey. Bye. Bye. For God's sakes. They went out and ate breakfast. They're not even at Yvonne's house. What's Jessica's number? Nobody answers their phone. Hello, Jessica. This is your Nana calling. And Travis and I are ready to be picked up. And it's a good thing it's not a damn emergency. Because no one in that house is answering the phone. So anyhow, somebody can come and pick us up. Thank you. Bye. What the hell? They don't care. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
We have 5 children and 11 grandchildren and 22 great-grandchildren, all of whom were very actively involved in their lives and they in ours. You know, in an increasingly limited basis, because you don't see kids all the time, and we're not up to seeing them a lot anymore. And but we do have a wonderful family that's very caring, and our kids are very attentive and they look after us well. And I had just returned from, my father was a funeral director in Carsonville and owned a funeral home there. And when I returned from service, I was in the Air Force. I returned in '46, and I had previously worked in Croswell in a food locker plant that were popular in those days. You probably don't even know what that is, but people would rent lockers and then buy animals or put their animals into those freezers and then keep them. And when I came back home from service, Terry's father had opened a food locker plant, and I was giving him some of my knowledge of how to set it up and so on and so forth. And this pretty little girl was helping him with the typing and so on. And that's where we met, wasn't it, Hank?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And one thing led to another, to the great family we've got. And that was our start story. And as you can see, we both use walkers, and I have a power chair that I use for transportation and get over the bend back and forth. And power chair, and you could get a picture together if you want to.
Take a little viewing.
Baby.
maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not at the
Maybe not.
moment. I'll just rest a second here and then I can. You can tell them stories, honey.
I don't have any good stories. Mine are all bad.
So that we have a deep interest in the place, and but I think that it's being very nicely done, and we enjoy it here. We've had a good experience.
We're the only original
You're right.
inhabitants.
You're right.
Have a good afternoon.
It happens.
Nothing going on here?
We're gonna have bingo tonight. We are gonna have bingo.
Do what?
Bingo.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
I'll rest, okay?
Yeah. You make it?
Yeah.
All right, good. You're quite a man.
I'm really wrong.
No.
I mean, I'm just very tired, so.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's my thyroid. I think it's because I had, you know, that cold for 2 weeks and everything.
Oh, man.
And you better check my door to see how my door looks too, and my
That's
and
true.
by my shelf.
It's quite beautiful, actually. It is quite beautiful. Anything else?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Ed.
Yeah, we're taking food.
Hey, how are ya?
Did you ever see Mr. Peepers on the TV? No, yeah. Hey, look, sir. Thank you, Ed. You're welcome. You make it in? Is he done? Yeah. Tim. Finding everything, Tim?
Yeah, I'm hanging up your shirts, Dad. I wasn't sure
where
where everything else is supposed to go. Can you hand rest?
Well,
I mean, if you tell me where the towels go and everything, I'll put them there.
oh, let's put them on the bed. Just leave them there.
Okay.
This is some writing. I'm going through it to see if I can read it and somebody can read it to type it.
Okay.
So,
What is it about?
my life,
Everything?
everything. It includes the 16 months that I was old that I remembered. And I got 4 tapes on both sides, which will be about 6 time I get done.
See you later, Dad.
Yeah, have a good one, Tim.
Okay.
I want to find something about the ship that I was on. Where the dickens is it all here? My grandson went to Grand Valley College, and he wrote up a report on the Dust Bowl, and he got a good grade on it, and that's all right in there. The government finally stepped in and started planting wheat again to get rid of the dust. but I got about 4 different cartons of writing to do. And I got the first 3 chapters are typed. And the fellow that typed it got done with it, and he was telling my wife and I how it went. And my wife didn't think it would do any good. She didn't like it. So he mentioned a writer's name, famous writer's name, and I wish I wrote it down. But he told us both, he says, he's writing just exactly like that guy did, the famous writer. What comes in his mind, he writes it down. And I got stories in there that I could keep you here for a couple, 3 hours telling you my stories. Let me see if I can get something here that's too little plainer to see. Oh, well, if you could read any of that, I don't know. There's a retirement clock from GP. The last day I worked, Paul told the foreman to have the truck drivers in by 2:30. Finally, they called our PA system, went in, and all the truck drivers in, and the girls and everybody, and they gave me, had a cake. Oh, was that good? And Paul got to me first, and he said some things that I don't know about his. He said, "You're just about the best truck driver I've ever seen, or best anybody that worked around here." And finally, the manager gave me a good talking to, or the assistant manager gave me a good talking, and he says, "Yeah," he says, "I got a clock too, but he says, Chrome is, my name isn't as big as yours." And I said, "Well, all you was doing sitting around here on your butt doing nothing. I'm sitting out there with the truck really delivering stuff, making money." But the people are just, all of them, the office force, the aides, the servers, they're just wonderful people. Well, I went, when they took my leg off, I was at the Regency for 2 months. And finally got my leg. Right now I can't walk because the aides here won't do it because I just had another toe off. I don't know, it was after I retired, I just started writing and kept it on. I should have kept going too. And now, well, I'm going to cut it off when I come to here. And then if I write any more, I'm going to write every day. Then I don't get my papers mixed up.
Okay, this is Zach
Oh, you're Zach.
Fisher.
Yeah.
He's our manager. Do you know Travis?
Yeah, we met before.
All right.
And he was here taking pictures.
We'll have to get all the office staff together and
Get a picture, get a group
maybe
shot.
you could put a Santa hat on and sing Jingle Bells or
They're
something.
really pushing her. I'm just kidding. We'll
He
get
was
one.
late picking us up today, so
It's because I was
he's in
doing.
deep shit.
I was making. I was looking to make improvements to the building and to make your leg better, and so
Where are you going to put it?
it's this one right here.
Where are you going to put
It's
it?
in cherry.
You used to have one like that.
Yep. It's gonna
The
go.
kids.
Not that big.
That's what Nicole needs.
Yeah,
Her
that's
fish
a-
are getting
that's
so
a
big,
big
they're
one.
too big for the
But the
tank.
bigger the tank, the bigger the fish get.
Yeah.
Well, this fish, it's not supposed to be as big as it is.
It's gonna go on, like the other side of the fireplace. There's that little wall right there, that half
Yeah.
wall. It fits in there perfect. Yeah.
And then, oh, Rudy. And then
kick a wall.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is Joanne here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll see you in a little bit.
But they're gonna do a holiday light tour and go to the brass reel on a Wednesday. That ought to be fun. Yeah.
What are you doing now?
He's making a film of all of us.
Oh,
And he's gonna put it on a video for Debbie.
oh, wonderful.
So,
Great.
she's a friend of Jan
idea.
Bradley's. She's also a teacher. There's a lot of teachers here.
I
So if you
was-
wanna know anything, ask her.
I was secretary at an elementary school
Oh,
at
okay.
one point, but I just did a lot of
This
other
is Jean.
Hi.
I wish I were smart enough to.
Well, right now, I wish I had been a teacher.
I might take this one, I kind of like this. You know what, even a little frame, a Christmas frame. Wouldn't it be so, ouch, look at it, in my
You teach you the importance of
insides too.
You know what? She can just cut them out. Darling, she has a candy cane. Somebody needs stamps. I've got these.
Yeah.
I've got those. Okay. So
You need to go
upstairs.
Oh, really?
You need to go upstairs.
There's that one upside down too.
Right now?
Yeah.
You know what you
Come
can
down
do?
with your
Take
friend.
a piece of cardstock, just fold it over the top here and redo it.
All right. Hold it, Bonnie. Okay, come on, I'll show you. I gotta show Leslie my hand. I burned it and it's gotten infected.
Oh, wow.
Debbie says go see Leslie about this.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
putting Neosporin on. Oh well, didn't get bad till yesterday. I rubbed it and some skin came off, and after that it started getting infected.
Wow.
Dang. Just before Christmas, I gotta
Yeah,
make
just-
cookies.
I got you too
I'm
yet.
left-
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
left-handed.
Oh no, you're left-handed.
I'm left-handed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, with this, I'm not frying nothing.
You have the recipe for it.
But it's real simple. There's hardly anything. I know how to make peanut brittle. I'm gonna make peanut brittle.
Oh, I love that too.
Yeah, microwave. Oh, is it hot? When you take that bowl out, you know, and that sugar and that corn syrup's all bubbling, you gotta take it out. Is that dangerous? What I did, it was all right. And then yesterday or the day before, I went to wash my hand and I went like that with a towel. And ever since I did that,
Yeah,
it's
it looks
been
like you
hurting.
had that blister. Oops, you
Yeah,
had a blister and you got that
I
skin that's peeled
know.
off. Let me do that again.
Ugh.
A lot. I'm teasing, you know. That's just a cleanser.
What's all this
I'm
here
going-
red puffiness here?
That's from the burn. That's all inflammation.
One of the craft girls there, you know.
Maybe put cards.
It's a pretty blue.
That is pretty. All right, I'm gonna go with Sparkle Plenty then.
This one's on here, yeah, this is the.
Shirley?
Yeah, well,
Oh, I think
you know
it's,
what? Yeah, I wouldn't even have bet it.
wishing you Christmas cheer and a happy new year.
You know, one of the things I do really well is names.
I can vouch for that.
Okay, thank you.
Laverne? Did you leave your, hi honey. Come on in, Travis.
That's
You
my
remember Laverne.
keys. Hello, Travis.
It's because I recognize the stuff in the locker.
Yeah, see, I was in there and
Yeah.
thank you.
And he's
That's
gonna put it in a video form for Debbie to show the plates on.
Did you lock it back?
It was locked.
Thank you.
You locked it.
Oh, I left my key.
You just left
I
keys
found
in.
it before I went home.
Yeah. And I thought, well, that looks like Laverne's stuff, but she doesn't drive a car.
No, that's mine.
And then I thought, no, her daughter's here. And how many children?
One.
How many grandchildren?
Oh gosh, I don't know how. Great-grandchildren I've got.
You've got 3 grandchildren. How many greats? No. Lori has 3 and Mark has 2.
Well, they're not great. Well, they're all great.
Watch my shoulder.
Can I have them?
Oh, no. That's the bad shoulder.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
That's all right.
bad hand too.
I know. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes I was telling him, he's done it. But sometimes you can be a double whammy because you burn it and then you pop it up and then you burn again.
That's what I did.
You
Oh,
did
no, 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 I don't know. Oh, I thought it was yours. Come see my operation. I'll even put them on for you. Huh?
Yeah. Hi, Pepper.
Here's the best kind of tree, over here. Yeah, there's my lights. I got 200 lights.
Oh,
here.
nice.
200 lights.
Wow.
And I just got this tree this week.
How cute is
Few
that?
days. Isn't that cute?
Where'd you get that?
Hobby Lobby.
That's cute,
Yeah,
yes.
half price.
Does it light up?
Nope. This does.
There he goes. There he goes. That's cute.
Look how good that matches.
Yes, it's very cute.
Isn't that funny how you can match things? And
Yeah.
you don't, look, Carol, I have one of my cards. And
Oh,
I put
that's
it up
nice.
there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to part with this one. But then I have this one here. I'm like, this lady from England made it. And then I got that snowman there, and he's fiber optic. And I got those lights, and then I got this one.
Yeah, I'll have, I have to call
I understand. You know what?
That's why we make memories.
We're never too old to believe, remember that. On my shoulder can make me run. Look so lonely. Sunshine almost over.
Oh, didn't she do a beautiful job on this? She always does, though. She always does.
She does.
Didn't your tree talk or sing a song? Wasn't that the musical Christmas tree? I think it was. Know that you're here so she can get you all comfortable, okay?
Well, I was 27 years old, and I got through running around, and I was coming, now we're from Tennessee, and we're coming up here, I was coming up here to see if I could get a job with a car company till I retired out. And a woman come down the street with high heel shoes, dressed nice, and I thought, you know, that just a beautiful woman walking around. And after she passed, I says, well, I wasn't going to get married, but I said, she's the woman. And I never seen her before, Didn't know where she lived, didn't know nothing. And I got a brother that wanted me to go out with him one night on a double date. And she was his date, the one that I saw pass. And I said to myself after she left, I said, that's the woman I'm gonna marry. And we double dated, and she come around and said, would you pick me up tomorrow night? I said, sure. And well, that started the date. And we dated for 2 years. Then we got married. Now this is lately, I mean, within the last week. Her mouth was drawn on one side. Stroke. And so I kept looking at her and looking at her. And I says, I think I can take my 2 hands and put on her chin and work all of that back. And I did do that, and it straightened the most of it. And so the therapist saw her when she first got back and said, oh, and they got a therapist. So and the therapist come out there, and she says, that's not the same woman. Says, what happened? I said, I give her a therapist. I didn't know whether it was right or not. And she said, I can't believe it. Now, she was a therapist herself. And so
here we are.
Order some catfish. I got pluggers.
I'm going to put silver on the table.
No, you get back here.
wait a minute.
Could you imagine if we just picked you up and placed you like
I wouldn't like
sugar
that.
or something?
That's
Isn't that
awesome.
cool? It's gonna be so cool. Look
Very
at that.
awesome.
You got your license? To fish?
I'm told to go on down.
The water should be clear about 4 hours.
Saltwater tank.
Ah, those are beautiful fish, girl.
One coffee with 3 creams and 1 carrots. Thanks, Sarah. Bye.
Hi there.
Happy holidays! I love Lake Huron Woods. Just a wonderful place to live. This is Mary O'Toole.
Who got these here?
The people that installed it, that put the fish in.
Oh,
Hey,
look, there's
Margaret.
more.
Hello. Give 'em my tank.
That's probably is that a bird?
Oh, is it a bird?
So we got that instead of a swimming pool?
Yep.
And then you put piranhas in so we don't go in.
Yes.
We do.
You can dip your fingers in there and feel like
Yeah, yeah, there they go.
they'll trim your fingernails.
Right on.
Yeah, right.
Look at that.
Boy, I can see all the bubbles on that's
When are you
good
gonna stay in your
therapy.
apartment for the night? It's up to you, it's not up to me. All you have to do is behave and stay in your apartment for the night, and then we go. So,
Maybe.
well, once you do that, then we'll go to Target. I'll be happy to, I'm looking forward to it. But you're calling the shots.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, Debbie.
All right. What you got?
Pick a one. Pick a spot.
Nice. You look pretty in that.
Yeah. Thank you, Debbie.
You're
I
welcome.
like you, Debbie.
I like you too, Margaret. That was an intelligent conversation.
Debbie,
Yes?
we want to eat cotton, Debbie.
Pardon me?
We want to eat cotton.
In the dining room?
Yeah.
I'll come down and talk to you.
Okay.
Wash your hands and brush your teeth.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
The fish tank, yeah, it is. It's nice.
Except my Santa Claus was bigger. My Santa Claus bigger than your Santa Claus. He's sitting there thinking, where in the hell's my food?
Hi.
He's a popular kitty here. He loves all the ladies. Don't you? You love the ladies. The woman is rough around the edges.
Yeah, I don't know, other than, we enjoyed them, and, Doris and I had a little joke, when, I used to frighten Carol, or Doris, when we were still going over there, I stiffen up, and as you could see when I tried to get out of the chair, and I would sometimes stand up at the dinner table or something like that, and I kidded Doris that she was always, don't tell Doris that I'm standing up, because she was always worried about me. And she was just was a good little buddy to everybody. And, yeah, great gal.
And Carol always waited on us when we came over to the building.
Yep. Yep.
As well as everyone that she could.
Yep. Yeah, they've.
Then they transferred Doris to the hospital. So I went up there, and I don't remember if they transferred a room or what. But anyways, I went up there, and they were feeding her. And she said, "Hi, Debbie." I said, "Hey, Doris." The nurses didn't know she could talk. They had no idea. That was the first time they heard her say anything. I'm going, yes, Doris can talk. Trust me, the girl can talk. She will tell you to go to hell if you don't behave. And Doris can talk. She's missed. She's missed. Yeah. That was not an easy one. Well, none of them are easy. She was young, you know, that was just 50 years isn't long enough. Carol is, once again, that's a whole other story. You could write a book about her. An example of strength. You just look at her, you know, I've told you this before, you know she cries daily. Daily, her heart is broken. She's managed to smile and have fun and do things, you know, to live with the hurt. She has managed to learn how to live with the hurt. And I wish you could write a book about that someday. We could all use that lesson. So, yeah, those are probably two people I admire the most. They're way up on my list. Good examples. Good examples. I remember one day I came. Did I tell you the story already about the bracelet?
which I just thought was hilarious. That was typical Doris. 50 good years. 50 years of making other people happy by just being around. Just a simple, simple soul. It didn't take a lot to make her happy at all. There's gonna be like chicken wings, you know, cheese balls.
Oh.
So that's a good reason to have a huge party.
What time is it? Here.
This is our hostess with the mostest getting ready for the best party. This is a lady that starts with a B but ends up in an angel. The angel.
The angel.
Make sure they let us eat it, not just bring it out.
How are you? You're in a good place.
There's something special going on here. But it's not really different from what you'd see outside. Not if you really look a little harder. All of these things that happen to us.
What would you like to play? Is there a Christmas song you'd like to play?
No matter your age, never forget how young you are.
Have you seen the fish tank since it got cleared up? Come take a look.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm taking this.
No, you're not gonna look at it.
I'm gonna take this.
Took a while, but it's all cleared up. Isn't it beautiful?